Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all. Happy Thursday. Starting the stream like we always do with Bitcoin, because you love Bitcoin. And it's pretty much everything that has to do with all the altcoins, right? What Bitcoin does, they normally do. But when Bitcoin's stalling out and doesn't do anything, altcoins can run. We've seen that before. EOS was one that did that today substantially. Even had a little bump on KNC. And that's really kind of, it for the most part for the bigger coins. Everything else is down. But Ethereum's up 2% while Bitcoin's just kind of flat. So there you go. And we'll look at a critical level that Ethereum held in a second. But here's your daily. Here's your daily. Here's your bearish divergence still there. Negative Momo building today. You got no rejection of the bearish back test we got. So no one came in to buy Bitcoin after it rejected $24,200 as resistance for the third time in about a month. Not really good, right? It shouldn't. If that was a bull crap, wouldn't the buyers be coming in to push us right back to 24.2? We only saw a price of 23.6 today, so you got to wonder how much this bearish divergence is going to play out, it being the first time we've seen any kind of bearish indicator on the daily of this little relief rally that's been going on 2 months. Today is the 2-month anniversary of Black Saturday, where Bitcoin plummeted to a price of 17,500 and Ethereum saw a price of $883, I believe, give or take $1 or $2. Terrible. Ethereum's up over 100% since then, and Bitcoin for now is up still 33% from then. So not bad, but Ethereum clearly the one that one wanted to buy. It definitely was better than Bitcoin, right? So your 4-hour. Here it is. Here's the channel, right? Sorry, I have an adjustment on the daily. Let me make sure this is perfect again. I had to just extend it out, man. I looked at a picture of my Chicago layout when I was at the Langham or whatever, and we had the 3 touches, and it looked like this back then. It was like this or something. It was just like, wow, man, we have 3 touches, and look at us now, all this time later. Still inside of this and still respecting it so well, which you gotta love that. But still above the 200. But again, just that was it, man. That's not much of a rally. I still think even if you're gonna make a miraculous bounce at the 886 to complete this harmonic, I mean, you still gotta go to 22,958. You're just bouncing off that 786 for now, but bouncing, quote unquote, not much really, right? Hey, Michael, thanks so much for the $42 contribution to the GoFundMe for the Vegas meetup. That's going to be extremely expensive. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Someone saying there were problems going on with the GoFundMe yesterday, like being able to. Oh, it's not even refreshing. Maybe it just doesn't generate immediately. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Kangs, dude. I guess we'll do a little Jesus chime. Very good. Thank you. So that's it, man. Weakness below 24.2. It's hard to be bullish on an asset that just failed to break that key level 3 times and then rejected it so resoundingly yesterday. So let's go to Ethereum. That's very critical areas, man. Like, holy crap. Look at this. Adjusting here. Adjusting this trend line to contain all the data. You've tested it for, I mean, a good 12 plus hours, and you've bounced off of it. There was some demand at the demand line, but it's not good if you catch some bids at the demand line and then the follow through is abysmal, where you don't even come close to making a higher high than the previous highs. And now at this point, I'm thinking 1958. That crazy rejection. That's a shooting star. That's like Halley's Comet right there. So I did a poll with the patrons asking, what do y'all think? And I mean, the vast majority of patrons think that this is not going to hold up. It did hold, right? But that, dude, when you hold for a minute and then you rally a little bit and it's just significantly lower highs than the previous highs and you break it later, it's not holding. Okay, there could be absorption of remaining supply on this demand line. So just pay attention. Yeah, I mean, sure, someone be out there being like, hey, hidden bullish divergence. Okay, hidden bullish divergence, I guess, is playing out because it didn't continue dumping, right? And you were actually just seconds ago. I mean, you're fluctuating between going positive and staying negative on the histogram wick, right? So you got it. I mean, okay, let's see how it's playing out. It's playing out, meaning it's bouncing off the demand line, but this does not ensure it's going to make a higher high. This doesn't ensure much of anything. Again, my take on this is proceed with caution on an asset that appreciated at 130% from its lowest low to its highest high of this rally. And when it hit its highest high of the rally, it just happened to be an inflection point from history where we know if it doesn't hold, there's almost a 100% chance it goes right back down to 1730. That's historical data. That's not my opinion, man. It's just not. If you need evidence, go watch all the other streams I've done of Ethereum, but just look left. Any given day, any given stream, just look left at the price action that you have never reversed here, ever, to the upside or really downside. Again, I feel pretty confident to think that 1730 would be coming next just based on history, even though history does not mean that the future is going to be the same. All right, I have concerns. It's just not a logical area.
Exchanges manipulate charts, cause leveraged shorts, then wipe out. Yes?
Exchanges manipulate charts. I mean, sure, yeah. Exchanges manipulate charts. They also, square ups. That's a form of them manipulating the price. So a square up on Ethereum is about 1687. Right, and that's, because someone's buying that, so they have to sell their asset, their Ethereum. The exchange has to sell their Ethereum to someone buying it, so the price gets pushed up. All right, so eventually the price will make its way back down there, and that's where the exchange will offload their position at a break-even price. Yeah, once the liquidity and the demand dies down, they'll be able to push the price down to that level just to square it up. And after that, who knows? But that's square up price, and that's manipulation. But yeah, man, I don't have much confidence right here. Still, third day in a row. It's just kind of like, this isn't really what you're looking for if you want a continuation. Even though I've been wrong or read things wrong. Sure, we could bounce here, but even if we did bounce, no matter what, if we bounced, it's not low risk. It's higher risk of things. Okay, and you get it again. When an asset appreciates in value over 2 months, 130%, that's not value anymore. And you're in a downtrend and you're still, here's another thing just to think about, okay? If you anchor from this high to this low, right, the old kind of only visible peak on the 4 hour from May 15th, right? If you anchor from that high to this lowest low from June 18th, the 2-month anniversary today, it is like when Ethereum went up to test that 2020, let me show you how perfect it was. The high to the low, it was an 88% retrace, tested like the Jesus, just perfectly. And now you're well below that, right? How far off of that are you from that test? You're down about 8% off that high. So just saying, right? That's a deep retrace in a downtrend. Gonna be hard to break this level. If you do, hey man, 2300, but not until then. But yeah, let's see what the hidden bullish divergence does for us on this one, okay? Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond destroyed. Maybe we switch to those real quick. Yeah, just because they're in the thumbnail. I mean, they're like in the stream title. Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, some teenager made 110 million. Okay, well, someone also sold today. Who was it? Ryan Cohen sold his entire stake of Bed Bath & Beyond, and the shares are down a lot. 42% after hours. So think about that. 20% during the day, and then another 42% after hours. Good God, 62% down today. You can't really tell. Right here is where the price is after hours, right? 1080, 1079, which is below a pretty key level, right? Somewhat. But this was a clear and concise pump and dump, right? The pump, the dump, the meme stocks, they get them, right? And then they're gone. So from the lowest low to the highest high now of that run of the pump and dump, you've now already lost about 73% of your value. So if you FOMO'd in up here, you lost a tremendous amount of money, or at least on your position, depending on how big it was. Yeah, this is like why we don't even really care. I mean, about stuff like this. It's just not, it's not revered here. It's not talked about. I mean, we care about incredible, bullish setups that take time to develop. And then if we catch some moon pump like that, it happens, Shiba, right? Rejoice. But this wasn't really showing much indication. I mean, an 98% retrace maybe, but it didn't even hit that low, actually. It got very close and didn't. It just started rallying. There was some divergence down there, on the 4-hour daily. There was some bullish divergence down there, but I mean, we're talking about Bed Bath & Beyond, a retail store. It's just an AMC all over again. But soon they'll be, trying to resurrect Blockbuster to trade that, to scam on that, to pump and dump it. Okay, so, yeah, man. Cool, though. Cool. Cool that it pumped and then dumped, man. Just another day for us, right? AMC down 10% during the day and down another 3.6% after hours. Hey, we talked about last time, if you could break 25.55, that's a massive inflection point. It could be going to $35. It never broke it. If you can't break it, all right, then buyers relent and sellers take over, and now we're below another key level, 1924. This is a very important level. Unless you catch some bids tomorrow, December 2013, February 2016 valleys, and even a peak from January 2021. If you stay below that, probability is very high you're going to see $12 again. Because historically, that's almost all it ever does. Very thin order book between 1924 and 1209. Yikes, dude. Back below the 200-day moving average. Just send it to 0, dude. Oh my God. Just a lower high put in. What sucks is, hey, this was great, but it turned into a lower high than the previous high, then a lower low than the previous low, and then a lower high than the previous high. Gosh dang it, man. The downtrend continues, even with pumps like that, man. You're in that longer-term downtrend. All right, AMC, and then the other one, GME, also wrecked today, down 6.39%, but after hours, down 9.8%. Meme stocks in shambles. And the issue, here are the concerns, right? The trend reversed on the confirmation distribution after the buying climax in January 2021, the 2 lower highs. Then more lower highs than the previous highs. Then the lower lows start coming in, the previous lows. Then the lower high. Then the same low. Okay. Then the lower. Oh God, man. Back below the 200-day moving average after hours, right? The 200-day moving average, $35. You're at $34.21 as I'm talking to you, and there's really just nothing looking left. The pumps and dumps that could happen here. Such a thin order book, right? You can see the price action you were getting, a lot of up and down. You could be getting a lot of down again. If the trend that is established, well established for over a year now, if it continues, you could go into $16 in time. And it wouldn't be weird because that's the trend. And that's the next actual level that makes any sort of sense. It's just, the high from December 2007. Oh my God. Yeah, disappointing, but there you go, man. That's reality. That is reality, man. And Bitcoin, 39 minutes to go. It's hitting its lows of this 4-hour candle. All right, Ethereum. We looked at Bitcoin, Ethereum. We looked at the meme stocks, right, and shambles. Let's real quick take a look at total market cap. So because we got to get total a body bag.
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Do you understand? Do you understand, chat? This is a beautiful rising wedge. Okay, Beautiful. You know, really with the candle close, it's almost like the back test happened. Right? It happened on one of these assets perfect. I think it was Bitcoin, it was perfect. Yeah, but total kind of that candle high close from July 30th was pretty much retested yesterday as resistance, and now you're rolling over. So that's bearish breakdown, then the bearish back test, and then the bearish follow through. And target, I mean, from here is 1.57 trillion. 1.036 trillion down there too. That's probably where you're headed. Okay. But that right there, man, you understand after a whole asset class from its lowest low to its highest high appreciates 53% in 57 days, and it's in a long-term, well-established downtrend. You have to understand how cautious. It's been the sermon, man. You must be cautious of at these levels, and anything below 24.2, you can't really be bullish. Below 1972 on Ethereum, you can't really be bullish. So a measured move, forget about it. Right? I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings today, but unpleasant truths, as we could say, from the bearish breakdown. I mean, if it made a 100% measured move, okay? Remember, from that high up there to the low, total market cap retraced 61.8% of the way. And historically, what we looked at yesterday, history tells us in downtrends, that's about the top. That's about the top of these bear market rallies for Bitcoin is the 618. You exceeded that. My God, man. You went to 75% retrace. Remember, Ethereum went 88.6%. So if you were to make a 100% measure move on this and it was completely respected, which they don't always, $976.975 billion right there. Size of structure from the breakdown. That's how you get your measured move of rising wedges. Most patterns too. Not all, but most. And how crazy is that, right? How close it is to a key level that's never been back tested. Do you hear me? Total market cap participants, when they breached back above 959 billion, there was never a formal back test to confirm the validity of this area as support. So it might need to be tested. There might need to be resolution of a test. So 959 billion seems like an adequate target. If you're going down to 976, I don't know why you wouldn't be going to 959 at that point, okay? But hey, you got the scam wick from May 12th. You got it, dude. Support, fruit fly support probably. Okay. That's where we are, unfortunately. What's up, Gail? What's up, Duff? It's the Duff man. What's up, Todd? Todd Moonboy. What's up, Cartel? What's up, everybody? Good to see y'all. Sorry, we've just been kind of going, man. Hey, it's Gene. Gene, we going to eat in a minute. Good to see you, dude.
I forget about it.
Hey.
Is that a joint?
Where's the gabagool? We're gonna go get some gabagool. We're gonna go to Arthur Bucco's restaurant, man. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get going to Nuevo. What's it called? Nuevo, crap. Nuevo Vesuvio, something like that. I think you did. Don't get the mussels. You might get food poisoning. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin kind of breaking down. Power hour, right? So, price action, how often do you see it? When I'm live now. It's just like a thing that happens. So finally, formally, back testing the 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour time scale for the first time since July 26th. Wow, man, 3 weeks plus. You gotta wonder, is it gonna hold up this time? Hard to say, but probably not. Again, why is it probably not? Probably not because of the data we've received since July 20th. That right there, 3 times, man. I'll show you, dude. I don't even know why this is not up. What the? Really? The old, remember, 2017 peak, right? I tried to circle it for you there. Thrice, right? 1 false bearish breakdown, 2, and then the third one, right? Rule of 3. If you flip the chart over, it's the same thing, right? It's like the bulls tried, or I guess in this situation, like the bears tried to break this critical, well, not critical, it's just kind of like not a big deal support resistance, but it's now become one. One time, 2 times, then the 3rd time they tried so hard to push this down, right? All the king's men, they couldn't do it. And then you broke back above the level, then you successfully back tested that level as support. That's the same effing story as we saw July 13th and 14th on the 3rd failed attempt by bears. Now it's the failed attempt by bulls. So anyway, that's where I stand on this. Let's go to BNB. Down 3.3%. Well, dude, Larry, come on. I mean, just, do we have to play it?
See what happens, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry?
At a key inflection point, BNB has reversed at the key inflection point. If you're surprised, you don't read charts. You don't watch the stream. I mean, to the degree of where this would go, history tells us most likely 225. I mean, it looks like BNB is now trying to test this peak from March of 2021, but the probability based on historical price action is 225 again. So that's kind of it there, man, right? I wish there's more to talk about. It 4 hour looked wonderful in terms of setting up for some sort of reaction reversal. You can't make this up, dude. You can't. That type of price action is unbelievably good if you care about charts. Now it's bad for bulls, but in this community, it doesn't matter if it's green candles or red candles. It's the correlation of price action at key inflection points, and you had momentum shift 3 times. The buyers attempted to breach this 332. The sellers had way too much supply here, so the lower high kind of comes in on the 13th, and then you start rolling over, man. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Scott Carney would be proud. It's the bearish bat pattern. That's what this one is. Okay. Let's go to Cardano, down 5.39%. Remember, as of yesterday, it's over, dude. Pretty much over. Once you break 53 cents, you're probably going to 47 cents, and there you go. You had a chance, man. The ascending triangle, look, and that's, all right, ascending triangle, probably 61 cents. Couldn't do it. The macro was so weak, it couldn't get there. Then it rallied, attempted the rally, made a lower high, then that bearish engulfing candle came in. That's a statement, and that's distribution confirmed. And now you're breaking the 200 moving average. You just blew past it like it was hot knife through butter. Last time we saw that was July 27th, kind of similar to Bitcoin. Again, man, this is probably demand line was broken too of sorts. Yes, of course, right? The demand line breached. Yeah, trouble, Cardano, yeah. Massive underperformer, underperforms, okay, no one's really that surprised, right? So you just did critical thinking on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB. It's not going to end well for Cardano. It's just not. Hey, XRP, remember when, hey, it can't catch bids? It still can't catch bids, but it's only down 2.5%. I think when this demand line breaks, you're in trouble. 32.5 cent target. Okay, dude, this is actually was yesterday on the stream while I was live. You were actually somehow above that level. Now you're bearishly engulfing. Now you're testing this demand line again. All right, this could be an optimum short entry, okay? To get rid, you know, the demand line's there. Oh my God. But dude, right here, this type of price action, where you are, what you've just failed to breach a billion times. Stop loss might be tricky because of all these little peaks, but I think at this point, with that last rejection, you're now taking the chance on, hey, if this is the real, if you're really regarding this level, this goes back to 2019 to this resistance here, 37.7. This is real. You break it. The only target that would make sense, that would be equitable, would be 3.25 cents. That's it. And it would turn into an X, A, B, C, D of sorts down there too. So that's SRP looks kind of good for a potential short here. It's low risk. If it fails, oh my God, man, you take on minimal losses, but you know you can strategize an entry, a stop loss, and take profit here. Okay? It's not about being right or wrong. It's not about this trade itself playing out, but if you keep identifying assets, failing to break key resistances in bear markets, long-term bear markets like this, you're gonna have a good time. 3 to 1. Reward to risk. Easy. It's not about who cares. Sorry, dude. I mean, CMG, Chipotle. God, that one, dude, is ridiculous. What a unstoppable beast in ways, right? But if you could just turn it to another lower high, but we'll, yeah. So XRP and then, you know, daily on this one is just like, give me a break, man. No one's buying it, dude. Look at the bearish divergence too. I think this is gonna play out. I think this will perform pretty well, right? The high, then the higher high, and then, you know, bulls have their chance. They do. The bulls had their chance, man. They had the ball. This was the bulls' offensive series. Pathetic. Bearish and golden candle, the daily confirmed in 27 minutes too. Pathetic offensive drive by the bulls. So they're gonna have to punt. And when they punt, the seller's going to come in and take the ball, and they're going to probably do pretty well, and 32.5 cents will be your target here. This is very weak price action, man. I mean, we've talked about this. Like, every day we get to it, it's like, if this was a real bull market, if these market conditions weren't absolute dog crap, this thing would have already been at 45 cents. It would have already hit the top of the structure. It's so weak, man.
License and registration, chicken fucker.
Kicking Wing Dirt tipped $59.58. You're gonna sit there on a TH channel and tell me none of these S coins are bullish? No whistling bunkholes, spleen splitter, Husker Deuce, Husker Don'ts, Nipsey Racer, with or without the scooter stick or one single whistling kitty S coin?
Thank you so much, Kicking Wang Dirt for the 59.58. Yeah, dude. Sorry. We got sparklers. We got sparklers, man. We got the little snakes too that kind of expand when you light them on fire. We got those, man. But yeah, no whisker do's, no whisker don'ts, no bullish S coins really. EOS it's been doing stuff. I mean, Atom has looked pretty good, but the issue is just like when Bitcoin rolls over for real, when it's directionality, you know, when these bearish breakdowns catch, you know, that resolution, these altcoins just not gonna do well. They're gonna get rugged. It sucks, dude. It's just like it's a known thing. It's just what happens. Literally, exactly what just happens. So you just like run out of time, right? I mean, we've had this. What's up, Unlikely Futures, man? We're gonna do another Leroy Jenkins for Whisker Do's, Whisker Don'ts. Sorry, forgot.
See you in Vegas, I'm our longtime patron. Been busy with the fam lately. Looking forward to meeting their crew. 0.032986880 ETH.
Bro, thank you so much for the 61. You just one-upped Kickin' Wang Moonboy. Thank you so much, dude. By like a couple dollars. Oh, dude, the Vegas meetup's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unprecedented. It's going to be the first joint live stream with Scott Carney and me, but it's also going to be the first live stream in person where you get to watch the stream. You know, that's going to be crazy, man. I'm excited about it, too. We have 50 people attending RSVP'd, and we can't invite anyone else because the amount of money it's going to cost to facilitate all the people is too dang high. So it's just like, that's why we have this GoFundMe. That's exactly why we have this right here. So if you want, you know, it to be optimum, you know, every contribution to that will help, certainly. Okay. Dang, man, thanks to the back-to-back contributions right there, y'all. So I've just, I have concerns. In every cycle, like if you're a long-time viewer, Unlikely Futures will get it. If you're a long-time viewer, you understand. Anytime like Bitcoin has a massive drawdown, whatever year it is, whatever season it is, what quarter, half of the year it is, and you catch these rallies last a while, but they oftentimes, they're just going to turn into lower highs than previous highs and roll over later. And what will happen is during this period of time, 2 months, a month, you'll have altcoins that'll make some really convincing arguments for massive upside. And in that time period, some of them, a few of them, actually do the life-changing crazy thing, right? Jesse Livermore Dirt, let's go!
Jesse Livermore
My God.
tipped $159.58. There is only one side of the market, and it's not the bull side or the bear side, but the right side, Jesse Livermore.
It is. It's very true. Thank you. Yeah, don't try to church it up, Jesse Livermore Dierte. Thanks, dude. There you go, man. Yeah, it's not about being right or wrong, or in my opinion, it's more about being able to manage your risk at a reasonable area where history tells us reversals or reactions have occurred at those levels, and then forms of confirmation, divergencies, bullish consolidation structures identified, harmonics, 886s, right, wave structures, all those things play into helping you be able to manage your risk. And you want, at levels of inflection, you want the strongest possible arguments. The more variables you get at those inflection points, the higher your probability is of whatever you think's possibly more probable would happen. But just because it's more probable, you probably have a 60 to 70% edge, even if it's a great argument. And that means what? That means there's still a 30 to 40% chance that that trade or that idea that you had, all those variables, they could still fail. So that's why you can never ever go all in on one trade or something like that, because if you play the numbers game over the long term, you will win. If you're position sizing off, right, every trade, the next trade should have similar to the same position size, right? And you keep playing that game. Be the blackjack dealer at the casino, where the longer someone plays, the eventually when it's all said and done, the house is gonna win, but just with a marginal edge. Anyway, thanks, dude. So just going back to that. So we're talking about these cycles, right? The Bitcoin will rally for a while, a month, 2 months, and then the altcoins will set up compelling arguments for also upside. Some of them will actually play out. Some of them, like hardcore, unbelievable, I can't believe this happened. It's so insane. And then some will play out, and they might just hit the target, one target of the three, and then it's over. And then there will be others that will have these compelling arguments, but never catch the bids. And after a month or two of Bitcoin, the buyers or sellers, that really normally in these downturns, the sellers will take back over and everything gets wiped out. It's like clean slate. There's no more argument. There's a massive red candle, knocks everything down. Then we got to wait a month or two before something else happens that we want to see, right? So I'm telling you, we just, past 5 years of being in crypto, really, plus you see it, it's just over and over and over again. Okay, so XRP, and then thanks for the 700 people tuned in. If you're joining the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, it's a pathetic amount of likes. I don't even know what to say, dude, right? Like, just, wow. Thanks for the likes. Okay, after this one, Soul, dude, Soul, oh God, yeah, like, hey man, 37 is upon ye. That's probably where you're going, just waiting on it. Very weak, all right? This is like, hey, you had a chance of massive upside, but it's like you 48.62, you rolled over 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Very, very weak. Pathetic, really. Very, very weak. So just thinking lower prices in time. Yeah, I think looking at the histogram, I mean, you'd say, oh, it's no big deal. It's terrible. It's like the high, then like the same highs or higher highs with just insignificant amounts of momentum. Seen that before. It's like Class C divergence, in my opinion, kind of. Yeah, I mean, good luck longing Soul, dude. Well, yeah, hey man, it's still on the channel. Barely. Chat, look at this breakout watch on Soul. You're about to be oversold in an uptrend, but eventually the long-term downtrend is going to take back over. So without an edge, no edge at all, 0. I wouldn't trust this demand line with anyone's money. But yeah, you good luck. Good luck, man. 37, then after that, 21 bucks. Just kidding. Probably 26, then 21. And when it's all said and done, when this whole cycle ends on the bear side, I think you'll be at $21 eventually. It might take months, man. All right, but We're just coming off of this summertime, illiquid, you know, market conditions. Remember, like the whole way up, man, stock market too. Like every time we keep inching higher, you keep making, like for the year, record lows on volume, right? So you have massive divergence in trading volume and price. And I'm telling you, man, when you look left and you see the trend we're in, it's going to end very bad eventually, but maybe only after some shorts are squeezed into insolvency. And then, only after then, when people capitulate and flip bullish, does the market completely reverse again after only making a lower high than its previous discernible highs. Okay, so that's your soul approaching doom, kind of. No one cares about soul anyway. Let's move on. Let's go to DOT. That, you know, it was the one that could have done things, but unfortunately, faith is just, it's not there. You're below 828. I hate DOT below 830. 830 is the cutoff for me. If you're below 830 on DOT, I don't like it. It could be going down to 668 easily. Yeah, I wouldn't. Above that, we're fine. For a back, you didn't even test it. You just broke it. You can come back, test it tomorrow or something, but I now have massive concerns on DOT. If this market was really bullish, we'd have been at 1060 by now, easily. No problem, man. No problem. Now you're breaking key supports. Nah, man. That's what happens, right? The perfect bullish setup with everything you could ever dream of, right? Divergence, falling wedge, back test of springs, and a beautiful rally. I mean, give me a break, dude. It went up 50% in less than 3 weeks. That's insane. But after that, appreciation in value, weakness. Oh, man. Breaking supports. Rising wedge on the 4 hour, like really, dude? And not just rising wedge on the 4 hour, bearish divergence like crazy, and then massive outperformance. Like this is strong performance of a bearish structure on the 4 hour. That's like, dang, dude, that's performing amazingly. You know, since it broke the support for real, down 13% in 3 days. Dude, that's awesome for bears, for the bears. You get where we are, it's bad. You're now you could be in a lot of trouble. Just now hitting oversold for the first time since July 26th. Negative Momo building again. As it looked like, hey man, bullish divergence, and just negative Momo starts picking up. Yeah, man, be careful. You got to be cautious. Okay. Hey, Brian, thanks so much for the $20 contribution to the Vegas GoFundMe, man. Thank you, dude. Brian with the 20, dude. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate, but you know, I'd rather like be cautious and conservative than be a moon boy all day, any day. Next asset, if you can even believe it, Shiba Inu coin, that its run could be done. Like, not even kidding, man. Yeah, it's over, dude. It was a pump and dump. I mean, it went up to $1,700. Actually went up to almost $1,800, and that was it. Pump and dump, squaring up, man. Coming down to 1270. Yep, the meme stocks, right? Meme stocks, meme coins, meme everythings. I guess EOS is considered a meme coin we didn't know about. A joke. Well, we knew EOS was a joke, but dang, dude, I guess they all have something in common, right? Bed Bath & Beyond, GameStop, AMC, Shiba, Doge, and then EOS. Remember EOS received $4 billion of seed money in 2017, the most seed money ever generated from venture capitalists into an ICO. That was EOS. And then they came out and with USB drives, and that's it so far. That's their project. $4 billion for keychains and USBs. So it's part of, I guess it's part of that family, but it's up today. So I don't know. But no one knows about it. I mean, not to the degree of Shiba and Doge and all the other scrubs. All right, so then it's just unfortunate, man. Party could be over. I mean, you're coming for a back test of, what was the other one? Yeah, coming for the back test of that neckline, man. Man, what a pump. What a 200-day moving average. Crypto Hoarder sold right around the 200. He liquidated right around that 200, so he was probably the reason why we're screwed, right? Too much selling from the Hoarder, man. But could be a little more downside. 1,300. I hope it holds. Okay, and the good news, I guess, between this level is straight up, straight down. So it's kind of the TA being respected in that regard, up and down. What if it goes up again? Hey, go up again, making a higher low. Good luck on that. Soul just broke. Let's go to Soul again. Soul breakdown watch. I don't know if I believe you. Is this real? Nah, dude. It's no way, dude. What? Nah. Nah, dude. It didn't break. Close, but no. Bitcoin's off its lows. If Bitcoin went back down to 23,100, it would be there.
Tacos delivered. Looks like a Saturday 50% down-ass storm is brewing. Everything is on the bottom edge of trend lines. The market is once again at the mercy of Bitcoin.
Yeah, in Bitcoin, we've already presented the argument, the bearish argument. One does not simply fail to break out 3 times. Create a rising wedge. Oh yeah, we didn't look at that, of course, right? Here it is. Here's your Bitcoin, bro. Here's your Bitcoin sitting at the 200 moving average. Not much else out there. I mean, you know, I get you got some swing lows at 22.5. Yeah, I mean that's your next target, 22.5. It's the candle close from June 15th, and you've had some correlation there. That would be it. So the downside target from here still on Bitcoin where it is. You got about 3% downside before anything, in my opinion. But hey, man, the 200 could hold. Has it held before? Not gonna. I don't think you're gonna be as lucky this time, but we'll see. It reacted perfectly this time, didn't it? While we were live, it was at 23.1. It's at 23.250 right now. But yeah, let's just talk about if a measured move happened, which it may not. Right? Volkowski talks about measured moves. You know, they hit about 70% of the way of their measured move. Okay, so you take the 100% measured move, and you know it's probably, if it's gonna do it and play out moderately, then you'd be looking at like 21,000, I would say, right? 21,100 area for just moderate, you know, gonna hit a 70% of the measured move. Or, you know, you could look at this and not be cautious and say, hey man, I don't care. I will disregard the fact that Bitcoin failed once, twice, 3 times, and then a beautiful bearish back test, bamboozling. Oh my God, dude, that was, yeah, engulfing into engulfing. That right there. Such a, I mean, to me, that was like, that's it. That's everything we needed to know right there, and that's why I cannot be bullish on Bitcoin below 24.3. It's not just below it I'm bearish. It's the context of these things happened, and then this just happened too, confirming it. That it's all of that together, and it took a month for the argument to finally develop. Like, dude, if you were above this area, you can be bullish. You can be cautiously optimistic on Bitcoin above 24,300 because there's nothing there till 28,000. Nothing. It's like straight up, straight down, or at least the May low wig at 25.4. Okay, then go test the top of the structure again, right? Test the supply line right around there one more time, but you didn't. You've already broken supports. So if it was just, hey man, you can't break 24.3, all right, well, we'll see what happens. Well, that was July 20th. Now we got the strongest of strong arguments where it's literally the exact same argument, just on the bearish side. Sorry, being a dead horse here. Okay, sorry, dude, I just blacked out on TA. Ooh. All right, that's enough cryptos for now. Let's go to the S&P 500. Look where it's at. It's up marginally today, but it gapped down yesterday. Still at a very precarious area. Very interesting. This is as interesting as it can get, really. If you care about traditional technical analysis, this little zone right here is big time. Where you're talking about key inflection points from history, supply line, and 200-day simple moving average. 3 things. 3, it's just massive. And it's coming off of a run like this. How could you? I just don't know how anyone couldn't be wanting to take, if they got in on this at all. I don't know why anyone wouldn't be setting up protective stop losses, right? I mean, starting to protect yourself below, you know, 42.30 or something like that. Because below 42.30 is 4,058 most likely. So I'm just, and maybe some bearish divergence on the MACD histogram, right? You gotta be cautious now because the run happened. We just saw it across the crypto market and the index funds. Monthly divergence? Huh? No. That's hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish. No, there is not. There was bearish divergence a while back, and it just got invalidated. Oh man, there's no argument on the monthly really. I'll show you the Dow Jones though on the monthly log scale, just in case you were new or you forgot. Just remember what happened for real. An up thrust of a supply line that goes back to 1929 log scale. Here it is. Now you might be going for a back test of that level now because you broke it and maybe you're going to back test, right? Look at this high. This is 1929, October 1929, first high. Then the peak of the 2000 bubble, and now you broke through it, and now you're back below it, and now you're rallying, and you might be going to test that level as resistance. When you broke it the month of April, you never got confirmation that level's a resistance again. So you got a little bit more upside, maybe to 35,000 before it's confirmed, reconfirmed. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy, man. And yeah, you have a hidden bullish divergence just trying to usher that attempted rally in. All right. Yeah, there's no bearish edge on these index funds, really. Oh, they're oscillators anyway. Okay, so let's go to the daily though on this, so you can see it. It already broken. It's broken the supply line, and it's even back testing 2 days in a row now. Yesterday and today. But what a run! Will this back test hold? You're above the 200-day simple moving average as well. First time since April 20th. Is that a joint? Yeah. Above key inflection points. I mean, you're kind of okay here on Dow Jones until you break back below 33,700. You're kind of fine. It's kind of crazy. But that S&P, man, oh my God, dude. You know, and your NASDAQ, though it did break the supply line, has been unable to really break above 13,000. And remember, kind of some bearish divergence there going on. Was this the one that had it? Well, it had bearish divergence like crazy before it collapsed. Or was it the monthly? Yeah, the monthly, dude. That was, you know, before it happened, man. There was bearish divergence in the monthly, man. But yeah, now maybe hidden bullish divergence developing, kind of. Yeah, but it's kind of crazy how, look at just linear scale, the trend line is not even tested, you know, parabolic trend line. Bullish engulfing candle last month and catch and fall through this month. It's really not too bad. But look, attempted rally, man. Think about these rallies. I think about going for a monthly double top and then collapse later. You know, just, of course, dude, first time maybe no one knows, second time maybe everyone knows. NASDAQ on the monthly, you know, you could see it here, like your dead cat bounce on the monthly was visible, like the high to the low, then a 50% retrace, then a bearish engulfing candle that ushered in a massive drawdown. And here's another thing about the S&P 500. Okay, so we just got a 20% recovery, right, from the high of the all-time high to the lowest low of the sell-off, right? 20% recovery. In 2000 to 2002, the S&P 500 had 7 of those 20% rallies. 7. And we just completed 1. So just for some context, just so you, again, take off the green tinted glasses. In historical downtrends, 20% rallies occur, and they occur frequently. All right. Oh, 20% recovery, excuse me. It's 50% from the top, yeah. Which Dow's theory. Here's your Russell 2000. Unable to break the 200-day moving average. Unable to breach this peak from December 2020, it seems. but it's still fine. Is kind of showing maybe a little bit of bearish divergence on the MACD histogram's kind of whacked out. That's it, up 0.68% today, but below resistance. But dude, gold. Gold, man. Hidden bearish divergence on the daily, at a resistance. Bearish and golden candle. What more do you want? Had its lowest daily candle close since July 28th today, or yesterday technically. It's a new day. Well, it's technically it's supposed to close in an hour. I don't understand. I have to refresh because this is off. It's bugging out. The time's bugging out again. You're back inside the channel now, right? Like if you're talking about the channel, it's about 1 and 2 on the top. You anchor, and now you're back in, man. That is a false bullish breakout. False bullish breakout of a supply line, and certainly couldn't breach the most key level probably on this chart. 1800, 1793, look left. You see what gold just did, chat. This is very concerning. The successful bearish back test is completed. 2011, 2012. World of Wonders, thanks for 5, dude. If you want my thoughts on Ethereum, you can just rewind the stream to probably about the 12th. No, I'll say like minute 8 or something of the stream, because we covered it kind of thoroughly. Thanks for the contribution. So gold, market participants push that price to test it. It failed again. You failed, dude. So your buyers are relenting. What was once a resistance is now reconfirmed as resistance again. Bearish edge on the daily. There was a bearish edge on the 4-hour. All this massive bearish divergence. My God, dude, don't ignore in a downtrend when you have daily bearish divergence and 4-hour bearish divergence, dude. That's a combination for disaster for bulls, and it's starting to turn into that for now. So I think it could be going much, much lower based on history. Historical price action below 1800, 1793. Here's your silver. The bearish dragon still working on hitting that first target, 1918, excuse me, my God. And then second target, 1873. But if this performs exceedingly well, right, if the trend is your friend, right, the trend is very much bearish, it would outperform, it would hit the 786 and most likely continue downward and see a 1272 eventually of 1735. So that could be a third target if you were really bearish on metals, which, my God, the argument's there to be bearish on metals, bro. I'll be your third target if you cared, right? Okay, World of Wonder says he just longed Ethereum. Good luck, dude. Good luck. The price of Ethereum when he longed it is 1847 or something. It's dumping though. So you entered and you're immediately losing. And you have 10 seconds till your daily candle close. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Jesus chimes. A new day. Power hour is concluded. Taking out fresh long on Ethereum is extremely risky now. Extremely risky. If you don't believe me, I don't care. Like, that's fine. You can do your thing. You can just go long randomly on an asset that's already appreciated 130% in value from its bottom over the course of 2 months and just hit a key inflection point where we know if it can't break it, 100% chance based on historical price action, it sees 1730. He's got 20-time leverage. Oh boy. Liquidation's coming soon for you then, I guess. Most likely. Probably. Okay, so lowest 4-hour candle close on Bitcoin since August 10th. So it's been 8 days. I'll have an alert set up or something on Ethereum, I guess. You start breaking the actual little demand line for real. Let's go back. Let's go to Bitcoin. Top of the hour. 3 times, man. 1, 2, 3. Can't be bullish on Bitcoin after it's done all that and you're below 24,200. You cannot be bullish anymore. You have to either, dude, you take profit. Someone could take profit, protect themselves. Yeah, we'll see. You're in the bearish control zone now in the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, you got lots of downside. If market participants want to push this thing down, there's a lot of downside on the 4 hour before you become oversold again. Yeah, you're at 35. That's the conditions are perfect for more downside here. And remember what we were talking about on the daily yesterday, just to reiterate here. On the daily RSI, I think very bad. When you combine the bearish divergence in the MACD histogram with it makes this argument even more danging or damning. Oh my God, he said that word. Hide your kids. 3 times failing to break into the bullish control zone. I think that's so bearish, dude. That's extremely bearish to do that. One does not simply fail for the 3rd time to break 60 on the daily and can't break 24,200 on the 4 hour for 3 times. Alert. Let's go back to total. Top of the hour, top of the day, top of the morning to you. If you're in Asia, Asians drinking their coffee, and while they're drinking their coffee with one hand, they're hitting sell with the other, where it doesn't make sense to see anything until 1.058 trillion on total. Look, dude, you broke support. You hit a 618. You broke support. You back tested supporter's resistance. Now you're rolling over. My God. Rising wedge. Breakdown. World of Wonders liquidation price 1765. All right, crypto hoarder, you know what to do. Nah, man, it's the beginning of the day. This initial price out here, go up and down, dude. In fact, right, a lot of the selling has been coming in not during this time, right? A lot of it's kind of been happening. Like in the morning when the stock market's open and stuff. I don't know. I think we've had like little scrub rallies in the evening past couple days or something. Anyway, we got a Vegas meetup coming September 28th through the 3rd of October, and we got like 50 people coming. So I have to continue to promote this GoFundMe because, like, you know, it's gonna cost, you know, over $10,000 for sure. It's gonna cost us over $10,000 to have some room rented out somewhere that's not in the desert, you know, to have a bartender there, to have a projector, to do this thing, right? To make it a fun, enjoyable experience. So, you know, we are 100% crowdsourced, always have been, always will be. I've never taken a sponsor ever, never monetized. So you're not having to watch, you know, commercials during my stream, or, you know, if it's a static video, it becomes a static video after the stream ends. So, you know, this is just and we can't invite people, we can't let any more people into this, whatever it's going to be, because it's now becoming too many people, unfortunately. All right, so Bitcoin 23,137. On the new day, you know, Ethereum's down 0.5%. And technically, I mean, like, this could change, right? This could definitely change. And it's really not that crazy. But on the new day, you've begun to breach the level, right? Of course, you could wick up and go for something. I'm just saying, right, on the new day, this demand line's being kind of violated, as maybe you violated just a little bit for a minute, August, you know, yesterday. But dude, you rallied lower high in the previous high, back below that neckline, man. This is not an area to be longing. If you're longing now, your exit liquidity. If it rallies now, you won the slot machine. Congratulations on pulling the lever and you won. There's nothing strategic about entering now, though, on your gamble.
Good evening, sir. Would you take a peek at Dig? Maybe an entry point for a BAM? Thank you, and much love.
So,
watch
Todd.
out, Vegas.
Yeah, Todd, you're coming, man. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, we'll look at that. Let's forgot. We got a couple requests, right? Or did we? Did we even get requests, man? Not very nice contributions today. I just don't know if anyone was like, "Hey, man, can you look at this S-Coin today?" I don't know. That was it, dude. Crazy. Dig. Ultra. What is this? This is this being short. It looks like short oil. No, it's long oil, right? ProShares Ultra Oil and Gas. My God, it dumped, right? That could have been the top. That could have been the buying climax. So you just got to think about it. Could be a rising wedge here. I could see that possibly. Oh my God! And if it breaks it, hey, that's one thing, right? But you can't. This is a perfect timing on requesting it as it's hitting the supply line again, and actually, it is now a confirmed rising wedge. Holy crap! There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. Perfect, man. Maybe if you break above it a little bit, it's still not a big deal because look left, man. That's serious support resistance. You might be going for just a back test of that. And even if you break that, it's just kind of a zone between 37.79 and 39.64. Tough, man, tough. I get it, though. You'd be like, hey, it's an X, A, B, C, D. You broke the B point, but dang, man, locally... No, I completely understand why you might be like, hey, dude. Entry point for a bad action magnet move. Look left from history, though. That low from 2015, 2017. It's like now you've just got this massive zone, right? I don't know if you'll be able to break it. It will be very telling if you break it. But remember, the asset, whatever this asset is, I think it's oil and gas, from the low to the high, it's appreciated in value 50.76% in 36 days. Taking a long on an asset that is up 50% in 36 days after the buying climax and the run before it was unbelievable, ungodly since November 2020. Ungodly. And then you catch the spike and the crash. That is like on high volume. My God. High volume like that ushers in. I mean, that's exactly how trends reverse. I don't think that oil or DIG is going to recapture these highs. I mean, it might go for an 886. Yeah, but dude, just know where we are. Massive levels of inflection, rising wedge maybe. Not the most strategic long, right? After saying all that.
NW short.
What's up, dude, man? Yeah, we can look at Pan W. Bitcoin 23,060 and falling, down 0.6% on the day. Very weak. A levered ETF. Well, hey, I hope it moons, dude, but I have concerns, right? On an asset that's now at these inflection points, supply line of a rising wedge that's confirmed now pretty much. I hope it breaks and goes to fill a gap at 40.42. If it does break 39.64 eventually, it would be 40.42 the target. Then it could be this massive harmonic, right? It could be an X, A, B, C, D, a shark that goes to the 886. It could. I worry about where we are, right? And what's developed locally, right? Am I crazy here? And there's the 8-hour, 12-hour. Yeah, the good news is I guess there isn't too much of an edge, right? It's not really that bad looking on the oscillators. A daily. There's your daily. Gosh dang, man. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, but I like how about 200 moving average. You sprung, you back tested it. Oh, that beautiful piercing line reversal. My God, that's gorgeous, isn't it? That is textbook, bro. That is textbook. Piercing line, bullish reversal happening at the 200 moving average. Oh my God, it's so nice, dude. Put it on the wall. Print it out. Solid. Only up since then. So it's just, I think it's something you should monitor. I don't know if it's a great, great to be taking a levered position on an asset that's doing all this where it is right now. I think breaking 39.64, I feel more comfortable, maybe with way more upside, but I'm conflicted. And when you're conflicted, it's not normally the best trade, right? You want it to be like stars all aligning. Everything's making sense, right? Like water, WTR, holy crap, hit all-time lows. Then sellers failed 3 times in a row to break that level, and they failed. And now the classic accumulation structure was completely developed, and it's up substantially off that low. So I don't know, man. Just thinking out loud. I could certainly be completely wrong here on my thought about a rising wedge. It could be just each break it to the upside, hits a measure move that way. Hits 100% measure move of the rising wedge, breaking out to the upside. Then it hits the pattern completion zone of the 886, most likely, Soul break watch, dude. You must own a lot of Soul. Y'all be constantly talking about Soul, dude. Yeah, Soul on breakdown watch. Certainly. Yeah, it just was flirting with breaking it. It was breaking it for a second. Look. Holy crap. Oh, don't worry, dude. Don't worry. It's probably not holding. Just saying, man. It's Soul. It has a high market cap, but it's trash. I'm telling you, Bitcoin goes down 5% on a breakdown because all these have broken their wedges. Soul's gonna be down 15%. It'll probably smash through 37.37 like it was nothing, dude. You don't want to be below 37.37. It's nothing there, man. Not much anything there. So these local levels. The only reason it pivoted, around 26 bucks because Bitcoin pivoted. So I'd just be cautious. That's all I can say for days now. Be cautious. That false bullish breakout will have consequences. It already has had consequences. In fact, from the breakout level 24.2, Bitcoin's down about 5% from there. That's not much. Yeah, I get it, man. Not yet. Ethereum is breaking that support. Down 0.71%. But just understand where we are. Downside could be 12%, 10% from here. No, only about 6%. But it was between 1972. Below that level, the downside potential was 12.5%. So yeah, I wouldn't. You can't be long. You cannot be bullish below 1972. You cannot be bullish below 24.2 on Bitcoin. That's it. Oh yeah, Bitcoin dominance, man. Let's take a look at it. And US dollar tether dominance. We've been monitoring those very closely. Larry, look at this. We got breakout watch on Bitcoin dominance, and we discussed when the breakout occurs in all the contexts we know. When this breakout occurs on Bitcoin dominance, it's going to be because Bitcoin's dumping. The altcoins are getting obliterated while Bitcoin dumps. And that is what will drive the breakout. Okay? That's what's going to do it. This thing has been destroyed. It was at 48% market cap dominance and got as low as 40%, 8%. And when this thing's about to break out, man, now it's at like 95% retraces. That's pretty much hitting this low from September 2021. Once this breaks, man, bye-bye crypto market. Bitcoin's getting hammered, but the altcoin's getting shattered when the breakout here occurs. Let me show you the breakout that already occurred on US dollar tether dominance. There it is. The breakout's here, chat. It's happened. It happened yesterday. Bullish divergence on the daily. Oh, it's a dream worthy. It's a dream state falling wedge. It's so perfect. It's something you would see in your dreams. And the bullish divergence is the inverse of what we're witnessing on Bitcoin and Ethereum's daily chart, right? If you flipped this histogram island over, it would be inverse. It'd be bearish divergence. This is bullish divergence. Trend is very much your friend. One does not simply ignore wedge. Just beautiful, dude. just like Bitcoin, showed that same exact bullish falling wedge right here. This was the easiest call of our lives because it was so perfect. The falling wedge on Bitcoin and the successful bullish backtest. Late September, the first day of October, the first 8 hours, Bitcoin was up 10%. So the falling wedge in an uptrend. The trend had the impulse and then the consolidation. And the consolidation just happened to take you down to the key of key levels. And the bullish divergence was there, man. And then the breakout. You understand US dollar tether dominance is doing this right now? That's terrible. That is literally awful for all crypto. Terrible. It's like implying that the dominance in US dollar tether will increase. Quite possibly significantly. Meaning there will be less money in the crypto market. Which, hello, the breakout on the rising wedge here already happened on total market cap. Sorry, dude. You had your chance, man. You literally had your chance. For the past 2 months, where were you? 2 months. And now, party's over, at least for a little while. Most likely, because nothing's certain, okay? All right, man. Well, it's been a good stream. Been live about an hour, 20 minutes. So then gonna... Oh, yeah, Litecoin screwed, too. It broke back below supports, yes. When an asset cannot breach a key level, it's done, dude. Yes. Litecoin is done, okay? It's over. Here's your wedge. Here's your crazy rising wedge bearish breakdown. And look what's happened. I'm telling you, this could be a low-risk short now, okay? As, you know, hey, man, it could be good. We're above $61. We're great. But the failure we've received recently, the new data, gives me an argument to believe you're about to get destroyed, okay? Downside potential, my God. Auto short on this, right? Hey, just stop loss, just marginally above the key zone inflection, around 63 bucks or something. Let it ride, man. I mean, you know, we could use Fibonacci to target on this one, low to high, and talk about, can we get a 50% or we have to settle for the, yeah, we can go a little, yeah, let's go to this. This will be the first target on the short, July 26, 2022. Second target, probably 786 at this point. Remember, the prevailing trend. So the performance of the bearish rollover will be pretty good probably if the trend is this bad. If we're going to continue downward. You tried, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Litecoin gave it its all. It tried July 31st, August 8th, August 13th, August 18th, and it's failed miserably. So it's over. Third target, beats the bottom 40 bucks again. That's it, dude. That's as bad as it gets. I mean, but if it was breaking to the upside, it could have gone to $73. It stalled out with the new data, and now we know that. Okay. There's Ethereum at the lows of the day. Let me publish this real quick because it's terrible. It is literally terrible. Oh my God, this was the worst case situation you could have asked for, man, on Litecoin, dude. I'm sorry. Like, hey, man, we could have been long. It could have done things if it. Well, wait, we're in a long-term downtrend. Trend analysis for sure. Chart patterns, technical indicators. Yes, published. Bitcoin, 22,990. Just broke 23K. Oh my God, I'm so surprised, man. Thing's gonna hit target before I can even post it. So bad, dude. So bad. Litecoin, no longer bullish, no longer low risk. It's now after the new data. It's crazy though. It's like, hey man, it's a long. If it could hold, it didn't. Now it's all this new data is making it be like, nope. That's why it's important, man. If you can't monitor the charts every day, I don't know how you can really swing trade because that, dude, this thing was okay. it was breaking resistance, and it's like, hey man, you could have had a tight stop below $60 and let it ride to $73. But with the new data in the past week, it's telling us everything we need to know about where it's probably going now. Okay, the mask is off for the bears, right? The bears had the bull mask on. Now it's over. Now this thing's done. It's going much lower, most likely. Let's go to Ethereum, 1813, chat. You just hit the lowest price since the 10th, 8-day lows, and there's not really much here. I don't know why it wouldn't go to 1730, but that's been the case since we broke below it with the bearish engulfing candle on the 15th. Okay. Yep, it had a chance, man. Litecoin had a chance. Like everything else, they had chances, dude. But now they're just failing to break out. And then they're back testing the failed breakouts. And when you can identify that, that's gonna let you, that's telling you, man. But it all this just happened in the past week or so. You get that, right? It was kind of okay. And then nope, fail, back test to failure, and flipping argument because new data tells us to. Okay. So many people go, dude, last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, you were saying this. And it's like, yeah, man, we look at the charts every single day. And if you're looking at the 4 hour, things change fast, man. Right? Your total on the new day, yikes, already down over 1%, right? Already down $12.4 billion. Total market cap's lost $12.7 billion in a matter of less than 30 minutes. 200-day moving average will be tested soon, or 200 moving average, even on the 4 will be tested soon. Okay. Okay, but it's not the end of the world. We're not dead yet, dude. I'm just saying. Like, hey, if we know the wedge was broken on Bitcoin, but what about the channel, dude? Supply line that's been tested since time immemorial. I'm just kidding, 2 months. You'll soon be testing that. I think you will, 22.7, but I think 22.5, really, the horizontal line. And once that breaks, bye-bye. Probably going to be a nuclear day in crypto again, bearishly, unfortunately. Chad, it's been a good one. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't, so you get notified when I go live. Seems like we're starting to get to that point where 3 a.m. live streams might happen again. I'm telling you, right? The party, it was such a good 2-month party, man. But like, that's it. This is a bear market rally. That's the way it's been. It's always been that way. And now I'm believing with the new data, it's telling us, the market, the chart is telling us the bear market rally is coming to an end. Maybe not on the S&P, but Bitcoin looks like it. All right, so I appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.